Introduce our next speaker, and as part of the package, and I said this to Dominic, I hope the parents are taking away a couple things. This experience is more than just swinging at balls and throwing curveballs and hitting home runs. It's about the experience your kids are going to go through and what you're going to do. And I heard a ton of questions asked about finances. Tony Lugo is going to come up and speak for a few brief minutes about what you can do to better your chances at getting your son in a position to have the most opportunities to financially put yourself in the best position for his school. Tony, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Great, good. Dominic and Jim, this is great. You guys put an awesome program together, and thank you all for being here. This is our third year sponsoring and being part of the program, so I want to applaud all of you for being part of this. One of the things, and you said it right, when college coach speaks, he really speaks straight. I enjoy listening to Coach Allen because we've seen this so many times. We've worked with many families like yourselves that are exactly in your position, expecting these great things, and a lot of things just don't turn out the way they do. And I like the way that these different speakers are talking about assessments, tools, because that's how we're looking at things as well. So how do we fit into all this? How can we help? Well, your showcase directors, including the founder, Harvey, the founder, Coach Harvey, he also believed that we not only need to showcase our students as their athletic abilities, but also we need to showcase them and market them from their academic side. Because that's really a lot of times the value that they're bringing to the colleges. So how do we do that in an effective manner and make sure we can help raise the bar for these students as well? And because after all, the real goal, at least in the way we've been working with our families, is to get into a great college, get a great education, get out on time, play baseball, possibly, if that fits into their experience, and really get into a career they're going to enjoy and be rewarded for the rest of their life, and preferably without any debt. And that's what we want to see from our families, our students. And that's really our goal. I was featured on Fortune Business last year as I shared the 3 biggest challenges for families today. So here's the facts, folks. 56% of students transfer in the second year of their college education. Drop out or transfer to a college. And the other thing is if they do stay, 56% today complete their degree in 6 years. And that came from Pew Research. And when they do graduate, a lot of them end up with over $40,000 in debt. And another fact that just came out recently from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, they suggest that 48% of employed U.S. graduates today are in jobs that require less than a college degree. So a lot of them aren't even doing what they plan to study and prepare for. And that's really challenging. I have 2 boys of my own, and I also feel like that's not going to fit, not going to happen to my own boys. And we all feel that's the way, we feel that's great. But I think it's also important that we prepare and plan a little better because it's very competitive. And we need to manage expectations. So that was the challenge we had. Now, over the last couple of years, we were brought in to help families, and we've had some great success. And I want to applaud Jen and Ken Palmby, who are here with their second boy, who was invited to part of the showcase. If you could stand, please, if you're still here. Ken, Jenna, there you go. So we work with their family, and it was a wonderful experience, and I'm really happy to see their second child being part of this. Because not only is those boys have done well academically, now they also have their athletic skills also being showcased. So that's a wonderful achievement. But here's what our challenge was. How do we bring these tools and resources and the experiences all to you at every level? And how do we make it easy to get to? So we did a study with our clients and our families, and what they asked us to do is, can you make it easy for us to find, easiest for us to get to? Because there's tons of information out there. So we moved into a web-based portal platform. And I want to share that with you because here we are. So let me click out of here. Oops, I think I lost myself. Let me quickly go here. Because I want to show you a dashboard that we created a year ago. And what we did, we aggregated all the best resources out there in the universe, really. And, okay, great. So what I did, I want to log into my account. And go into my dashboard here. So what we did, and I'm just coming in as a student, and what we did, we created a toolbox so students and families can get educated and go through some educational or even blogs and downloads and hyper handbooks and online tools, tutorials, so you can get educated and really have your student manage the process all based on what his personal wants and needs are. And it's all available on his iPad, iPhone, just his laptop. The other thing we did, and here's Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey, if you've heard of him, he just recently partnered with us. He's a financial, most watched financial radio host. He just recently launched a financial literacy program for high school students. And now he's in a third of high schools today. And he partnered with us, the first, because of our technology. So the other tool that we're using is courses. What if we can have our families, our students, run through a customized course of 7 lessons, a step-by-step process, so it's all available right there through a 30-minute course program. And you can actually, and I'll just quickly look at 7 lessons here just on an application process. So, and then the other third area that we did, we said, well, why don't we offer webinars and bring in financial aid professionals? We have different speakers that we can find, the best of the best. Have them talk about really what's happening out there in their world as a financial aid advisor or a school counselor, or, here's some various topics from researching colleges, the appeal process, the financial aid admissions process. Is there really do you have an appeal or negotiating? And by the way, I don't like the word negotiate. So there's a process to that. So there's an all amazing webinar. And then I love this part, the frequently asked questions. These are FAQs of over 200 questions. Not every family, every student's unique, but how do I find the question or answer for my question that really pertains to me, but I don't know who to ask. So, and then we have our community where families and through social media can share different things. So this is what we did. We kind of aggregated the best of the best, bring it to a platform where you can have easy access to it, and it's easy, really, that's what students want anyway, right? If it's not on the web, if it's not on their iPhone, then they really don't have the attention span anymore to really pay attention. So we want to make it easier for you to use. Now the other question you say, well, what's that going to cost me? Well, what they've done, I'll just open up my account, they've offered, these are like subscription memberships, and I say they because I have a team that now really manages this behind the scenes, and they've offered deluxe package, premium package, lifetime package, and I don't want you to make a decision of what kind of membership you would want. I'd like for you to try it out and really take a 14-day guest pass just to browse through the different tools like I just went through that I'm really not going to have time to go through individually. And one of the highlights, I got to tell you, I didn't even show it to you, one of the best features right now is these college data reports. It's a 3-page snapshot of the college, of any college in the nation, Stanford. You can get a snapshot of the last entering class of a Northwestern or Stanford and see what was the last freshman class they came in. What was their ACTs? What was their GPAs? What are their extracurriculars? You can get that all in a 2-pager. And to me, I think it's just actually doing your homework a little more. The other thing we've offered is, and this came from Don Betterton, he's a retired financial aid admissions from Princeton. And he offered a tool called Betterton, and we call it a virtual counselor. I like Tommy's comments is, what if we are able to assess our student and see where does he fit into any college or university in the nation? If he's in the top 25 percentile, 50 percentile, or maybe bottom 50 percentile. If we know that information, even before we apply, that'll give us a better chance to make sure, one, he's in the right school, he fits right in the right school, he's going to get the most advanced money, if I want to be blunt with you, and he's going to have a great time and be successful there. So those are different tools that really help us really discover, is this the right opportunity for our student? Because at the end of the day, this is not a 4-year decision in our eyes. We see this as a 40-year life decision, folks. And we don't want any of those statistics happening to our kids. So just to wrap up, if anybody has these sheets here, I want to make sure I give you these freebies that I want to offer you, because again, you're not exactly trying to make a decision. I just want to offer you some freebies, and I want to kind of open this up quickly. Can you go on that page? So, if you could text baseball to 949-234-6495, you'll get a text inviting you for these particular freebies. Thanks, Dominic. And here, you're going to be able to download our e-workbook on shrinking the cost of college. The other thing you also get is the 14-day guest pass. Just to browse through the tools, have your son look at it, download whatever you want. It's really some incredible stuff. Just to check it out. The other thing is the EFC calculator software. I think we had a parent talk about our financial contribution to college. Well, you're going to be asked to fill that out in October. A lot sooner this year than it had ever been, by the way. Well, wouldn't you like to know where you would fit, or how much you would be expected to pay, even before you're actually required to submit that in October? The other thing is take a video quiz, just to make sure is this the right decision to make at this time for your student? So, again, I just want to offer you some freebies. Take advantage of it. Simply text baseball. It's easy. We'll go right back to you, and we'll share some really cool tools for you guys and really have a good experience. I'll be here to answer any questions, but at this time, thank you again and congratulations for being selected.